An update on a proposed $1 billion entertainment district in Norman. A mobile dental clinic is traveling across Oklahoma. And a liquor megastore is attempting to build its first location in the Sooner State, but it's facing legal snags. We'll have details coming up on the KGOU AM News Brief for Friday, July 12th. I'm Nick Daniels. Norman residents won't vote on diverting hundreds of millions of tax dollars toward a new entertainment district in August after all. KGOU's Logan Layden reports the vote was blocked due to a lawsuit claiming the city council's authorization of it was invalid.
Norman could still be getting the billion-dollar entertainment district that includes a new arena for OU athletics, but citizens won't get to weigh in with a special election, at least not in August. There were procedural questions about a vote Norman City Council requested in June. Council members asked for a non-binding election to gauge interest in the project. But former Norman mayors Bill Nations and Dick Reynolds sued the city over authorization of the vote, saying it didn't follow Norman's charter. A Cleveland County judge heard them out and granted a temporary restraining order on Thursday. I'm Logan Layden.
You can read more about this story at our website, kgou.org. The Oklahoma Dental Foundation is creating 5 new mobile dental clinics, thanks to about $5 million in federal pandemic relief money. State Impact's Jillian Taylor reports the dental facilities will travel across the state to provide free dental care.
The legislature appropriated this money to the clinics, which allow patients to receive everything from cleanings to fillings from a licensed professional. John Wilgus, the Dental Foundation's executive director, says last year these clinics mostly serve patients with an annual income of less than $20,000.
We're trying to make certain that those patients who have needs are not limited to access to care because of geographic reasons, which we're now overcoming, and not because of cost.
4 dental clinics will provide care in each corner of the state, and the 5th unit will travel between Oklahoma City and Tulsa. For State Impact, I'm Jillian Taylor.
An effort to get more money in the pockets of Oklahoma's lowest-paid workers is a step closer to making November's ballot. OPMX's Jolie Abdo reports organizers say they have double the signatures required.
State Question 832 would ask Oklahomans if they support raising the minimum wage for the first time in nearly 15 years. The plan is to incrementally raise the minimum wage in response to increasing costs. Organizer Amber England says though the campaign has been successful, lawmakers make it very difficult to get an initiative on the ballot.
They're chipping away at the process, and Oklahomans should be alarmed at what the legislature is doing to the ballot measure process. It is infinitely more difficult.
The legislature passed a new law this year that limits the ability to get a ballot measure off the ground with new deadlines and costs. In Tulsa, I'm Jolie Abdo.
And the deadline for the campaign to turn in signatures collected from Oklahomans is Monday. 92,000 signatures are required for this ballot initiative. Liquor megastore Total Wine & More is trying to come to Oklahoma, but as OPMX's Robbie Korth reports, it's facing a significant legal hurdle, the Oklahoma Constitution.
The state constitution is pretty plain. If you want to open a liquor store here, you must live in Oklahoma for at least 5 years. The owners of the massive wine chain Total Wine & More live in Maryland. And though they've set up a limited liability company, Oklahoma regulators are putting a cork in their plans. The state is barring the chain from opening up a store and more. The Oklahoma newspaper reports the liquor emporium's owners argue that the rules in Oklahoma's constitution violate the U.S. Constitution by creating a protectionist policy for people already in the state. They've made that argument before an administrative judge, who now has 2 weeks to rule on whether Total Wine has a case to come to the Sooner State. In Oklahoma City, I'm Robbie Korth.
You'll find more news at our website, kgou.org, and on the KGOU PM News Brief podcast.
Here at Shortwave Space Camp, we escape our everyday lives to explore the mysteries and quirks of the universe. We find weird, fun, interesting stories that explain how the cosmos is partying all around us. From stars to dwarf planets to black holes and beyond, we've got you. Listen now to the Shortwave podcast from NPR.